Victor Lucas, the apocalypse Vic just farted. We're talking about Motorstorm Apocalypse. That's the sound he always makes when he farts, or as I call
that's what I make when we're racing through Apocalypse.
when you backfire. This is from Evolution Studios.
The third Motorstorm game.
I think this
a
is
franchise I've always dug.
Yeah, I think this is the only game in the PlayStation 3's life cycle that has come out 3 times. So, congratulations, Motorstorm series.
And they've improved every single time. They've learned and they've tuned, and I like Pacific more than I like the original Motorstorm. In this game, I think they've been paying a lot of attention to Criterion's work and BlackRock's work.
Well, that would be smart if that was their homework, because those are 2 very talented developers. So let's talk a little bit about the story here, because as everyone knows, the story matters most in racing games, more than anything else.
There's a giant earthquake that's hitting the city, and everybody's trying to leave.
It's a San Francisco kind of city, with bay areas and overpasses and underpasses.
Beautiful city.
Vistas.
Lots of variety in the city.
I'd like to vacation there.
It's lovely.
Not in its current form.
Yeah, it gets utterly decimated, and it seems like a perfect place for these reckless racers to go and drive around, including on top of the falling buildings. And honestly, that's when I went, I love this thing. I fell in love with this game because it's just so insane. There's so much carnage and destruction happening. It's ridiculously entertaining. You can't not dig this. It's so fun and big.
Well, you can not dig it, and I'm going to explain why.
Why didn't you like it?
I never really feel like my wheel is connected to the road in this game. I always feel like
bouncing through the tracks.
I'm kind of just floating above these tracks, and I feel like the physics and the controls could have used a little more polish.
I disagree. This is different types of physics than we're dealing with the road races.
Talking about no physics
split second. No, this is off-road racing physics, and this is deep. It's ridiculously gorgeous. I think this dynamic environment that you're facing is amazing. You're not triggering this stuff like you are in split second. A lot of stuff is beyond your control, but having to react to that stuff on a second-to-second basis is exhilarating.
I found the track design to be a little pedestrian. There's all these little things that are dispersed around each track level that are designed to hang up your car, but I couldn't see where they were. So what would happen is I'd go around a corner and there would just be a piece of wall there that didn't look like an obstacle.
I'm going to introduce you to a word. Pay attention. Challenge. Challenge.
I'm going to introduce you to a word.
This is design. It's design.
It's called lack of polish.
No,
I think Pacific was a lot more together than this game. This game just felt like it needed more time in the cooker. It's not cooked.
It's cooked, and it's bigger.
It's not cooked.
It's more explosive, and I was really impressed by the technology in this game.
I'm glad you were feeling it.
I love it. What are you going to give Motorstorm Apocalypse?
5 out of 10, Vic.
Oh, you're brutal. 9 from me.